Peace, peace. What's going on, guys? This is a topic I've been wanting to deal with for like a long, long time. And one thing about me is, in my head, I create my own slang in my head. So you might hear me like say words that don't make any damn sense. That just means that I'm a loner. I just make stuff up in my head. So pretty much in my world, I create my own slang that a lot of people don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. So when you hear me say like Tacky Trivial or Trivial Tacky, that describes a person. I mean, it can be a man or a woman, but particularly it could be a female who's very high maintenance, female who's very materialistic, a female who's a gold digger. 9 times out of 10, they're very attractive, and they're the kind of females that I wouldn't say they're feminists. They can be feminists, but they're pretty much the high maintenance women that they're looking for, like the perfect man. You know what I'm saying? They just judge a man by his material possessions and not for his personality. That's pretty much what a tacky trivial or trivial tacky is. And one thing about the species is that they pretty much imitate anything that's on the radio, any love song. They pretty much live in a reality show world. It's kind of like they just model the whole perception of relationships from what they see on Love and Hip Hop, what they see on Atlanta Housewives and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much their world. And and if you really think about it, it's kind of like they kind of like live in the '90s. If you watch like those '90s shows or early 2000 TV shows, like Living Single, Girlfriends, Half and Half, black shows like that, it's pretty much their world that they live in. You know what I'm saying? Even when they find a guy who's peaceful, they still want that guy to play out that scenario. That I call it the drama scenario. Saying it's kind of like they don't want a relationship that's peaceful. There always has to be drama involved. So that's what attack trivial is. They're trivial because saying they're materialistic, they're vain, they're narcissistic, they're tacky because they have no class. Even though they might dress classy sometimes or look classy, they have no class. Because if you think about it, if these women, especially black women, but women in general, if they say they want like a good man with money, how come they still go to the same ghetto clubs waiting for like Trevor to walk through the door? Trevor is another slang I use. Trevor means a mythological guy that Tacky Trivials dream of. What I'm saying? This Morris Chestnut kind of person, what I'm saying? Or this, just think of any I won't say black celebrity, but think of any, like, it could be like a Brad Pitt. It don't matter what color. The perfect guy that women dream of. What I'm saying? He wears a suit and tie, got money, got a stretch limo, and they dream is that they go into the club one day, then all of a sudden, Trevor, quote unquote, comes through the door, dresses sharp, what I'm saying, and propose a ring to him, diamond ring, and want them to marry them. What I'm saying? What I'm saying? And they got a big wedding, what I'm saying, to show off to their friends and family that they got a man who got money. They take a vacation to the damn Bahamas or Cancun or some shit. What I'm saying? Just to impress their friends that they got a man with money and they on the honeymoon. They got put all on Instagram and on Facebook. What I'm saying? And live this materialistic life, but they can't tell you anything beyond that. What I'm saying? And if you notice about high maintenance women, it's kind of like they want like the wedding and all this kind of stuff, like the perfect wedding, perfect honeymoon. But when it comes down to like everyday life in general, it's kind of like They can't go. It's like they don't have the mental capacity to think beyond that. You know, you know what I'm saying? And it can apply to men too. A lot of times, you know, but mostly to women. But it can apply to some men. You know, you got a lot of beta males. You know what I'm saying? Who simps or whatever you want to call it. You know, they play. You know, they play the. They're not players, but I mean they play the role. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like take a 90s black TV show or a black reality show. You know what I'm saying? And they just kind of like they just play out that scenario. You know, he gonna cheat, she gonna cheat. You know, they're gonna go to court and they're gonna fight. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like it's kind of like they'll understand that the whole concept, the whole idea of a relationship is to enhance your life. It's not about drama, and I think that's a problem with a lot of people these days. They think that drama and relationship go hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's gonna be some arguments and drama within the relationship, but don't let that be the foundation of the relationship. You know, that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Because even when they get their Trevor, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I mean, they still not gonna be satisfied. Just like my video I put out a while back called Entitlement is a bottomless pit. You know what I'm saying? People who feel entitled will never be satisfied. Gold diggers never be satisfied. High maintenance people will never be satisfied. And you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like you give them everything that they want. You know what I'm saying? Just like Jeff Bezos got divorced. Jeff Bezos, he's a billionaire. Richest man in America, his wife divorced him. So it's a bottomless pit, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like it's the best way I can describe it. It's kind of like an itch. You can't imagine like the worst rash you ever had, but it's inside your body and you can't reach it. That's what entitlement is. That's how all these gold diggers and people like that and high maintenance people, that's their whole life. They're pretty much suffering. But anyway, though, I just want to get that off my chest. And but you know, if you have any comments, want to like add input, you want to curse me out, fuss at me, tell me that I'm wrong, just put in the comments below. But that's all I had to say. All right, guys, peace out.